Alright, so I've been tracking down this missing Recon squad for the Brotherhood of Steel. Been following these distress signals, and the last one led me here to this National Guard compound, specifically this recruitment office here. Met some ghouls outside. I'm assuming we can expect a lot more inside. In fact, there's one right there. I hope it's dead. Going to loot the places I go. I think I'm going to take it nice and slow. Like I say, just running through the middle of the building, jumping up and down, saying, "Anyone here?" That's probably not going to get it. Well, when you've got one playing dead, there's usually a half dozen more. Draw them out one or two at a time if I can. Oh, I see you up there. Waiting to pounce as soon as somebody walks through the door. To alert all your friends. Hey, we got company. Lunchtime. I wonder who makes up these ghouls here. Would this be civilians and military who were here when the bombs fell? Or would this be settlers who have tried to hole up here afterwards and became ghoulified? Or whatever the case, I'm assuming anybody that shows up here turns into lunch, which doesn't bode well for whatever Brotherhood. I don't hear them in here fighting, so I can only assume the worst for them. So we'll find out one way or another. Alright, I'm expecting some more to pop up, but we'll whittle them down slowly, one at a time. There we go. That's right. Yep. Not so sneaky. Man, I like this gun. It just sounds cool. Feels cool and sounds cool. Yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. Alright, so if we can catch just a small break in here, I'd like to look around a little bit. Alright, so I remember my character saying something about there being 3 survivors from that Recon squad, and they apparently retreated here, left the rest behind, who all scuttled their armor. When we found them, all their armor was oh cool, assault rifle. Alright. I think that's the first one of those I picked up. I think those take 5.56. And they also kind of come across more of a light machine gun than an actual... I guess maybe that's what they are. A light machine gun. I don't know, they look like something you'd mount on the front of a World War II, World War I airplane or something. Something Snoopy would have on the front of his airplane and when he's imagining himself being the Red Baron or whatever. Anyway, whatever. But if only 3 of them made it, I don't hear anyone fighting here. This is, yeah. But Paladin Dance did ask us to see what else we could find out, so looks like we'll be giving him bad news. I've been giving the Brotherhood thing some thought lately, and okay, well I guess we found something. Oh, there's one of them. That's the distress signal we've been reading. Just one, though. Apparently, she took out some ghouls with her. Well, now I have an official Brotherhood of Steel chest plate with a combat armor. I might switch to one of those. I don't know. I'm kind of digging the leather harness, to be honest. And I like the leather boots, leggings. But the combat armor arm pieces aren't so bad. Looks-wise, you know, looks are the most important thing, of course. Who cares about the quality of gear as long as it looks good? If you're going to get one-shotted by a boss, you might as well look good doing it. That's all I'm saying. There's a few sleeping bags in here, and I'm going to assume they don't belong to the ghouls. Makes me wonder if these ghouls were, like I say, settlers that just tried to hole up in here and find shelter here and wound up getting ghoulified somehow. And now anyone else who shows up is lunch, right? Whoever's running around hiding all these cap stashes, it's got to be mad at me by now. So I'm finding all their little old stashes. That's a safe. It looks like a safe. Given the Brotherhood some thought, I agree with Paladin Dance initially in one thing, is that, you know, the people that were responsible for basically causing the war are just taking the technology and they'll never learn. They'll still abuse it. But the thing that the Brotherhood are doing, and it really reminds me of gun control logic. And gun control logic is if people don't have guns, they won't want to kill anybody anymore, which is so insane. It's so illogical. It's so lacking of any kind of reason or rationale whatsoever. First of all, a gun control law has to be enforced, right? And in order to enforce the law, you have to police that law, all right? Well, if policing, you know, let's just put it this way, okay? It's not because of guns that people commit murders. In fact, people commit murders. A good part of the reason murders are committed all day, everywhere, is that people don't give a crap against the law against murder. They don't care about that. What makes you think they're going to care about that gun law? You think they're going to just come turn over their... You think they're going to say, oh, well, I could have got life in prison for murder, but you're going to fine me for having a gun. Well, I better turn it over right now. I don't want to pay that $200 fine. I'll go to life. I'll go to prison for life, but I don't want to pay that $200 or whatever whatever it is for having a gun, whatever punishment you want to mete out after you confiscate the arms of the people. When you disarm a people, well, each country has its own government, they have its own policy, but the bottom line is, really, it's really just this simple. An inanimate object can't shoot itself. A knife can't stab you. It won't pick itself up and stab you. A broken bottle won't break itself over the bar and slit your throat. A baseball bat isn't going to pick itself up and beat you to death. A gun isn't going to pick itself up and shoot you. That's insane. It's just insane. And guns don't have some evil psychological voodoo magic that they put a spell on folks to make them into murderers. And taking that gun away doesn't have some magical voodoo hypnosis effect on somebody to make them not a murderer anymore. But the bottom line is, when you enforce a law, the only people who are going to abide by that law are law-abiding people, and those aren't the ones shooting anybody anyway. Anyway, you know, I mean, it's just this big argument, and people have been debating it forever. That it's a debate at all is insane, because the people promoting gun control have, well, I'm not going to say they have no common sense. That would be insulting. They're not showing it, using it, or giving any evidence that they actually have any. They might have it. They're just not using it whatsoever. Anyway, the Brotherhood of Steel operate on that exact same principle. If we take the technology away, then nobody will abuse it. Oh, really? That's what made the scientists evil, huh? Was the technology, right? The ones who created the technology. You're saying the created thing has power over the creator of that thing, and so turning that creator into something that it wasn't when it created that shit in the first place. You see, honestly, even talking about it validates it. Actually makes it as if it's something worth even talking about. It's completely senseless. Anyway, I would sit here and say my opinion, but I don't think I'm stating opinion. I think I'm making a simple observation. It's this. Oh, wow, that's 2 of those that I found now. 2. Let's, well, I guess they're not a rare item. I thought they might be. Oh, wow, a sniper rifle that you never have to reload. That's cool. Now I've gotten 2 of them in the same playthrough. I guess they're kind of common. Well, might as well sell them then. I'm not going to use them anyway. Or give them to my settlers or something. They could probably make use of them. Oh, wow, I just got a caution read. I wonder what's detecting me. Well, I hear them. Now they hear me too, I guess. That's a Reaver. I'll get him, dog meat, I guess. You know what? Let me just do that. He's gonna knock my dog down in about 2 seconds anyway. Dog's already hurt anyway. Nice. Reavers do drop some pretty good stuff. I'll take all that adhesive. Get him, dog meat. Get him. I mean, he's still mad at that last one for knocking him down, I think. You know what'd suck in this closed hallway right here? To get one of those glowing ones right up here. Oh, what could you really do? Can't get away. Hope for the best, run the other way, drop explosives behind you. Make them come catch you, I guess. Alright, well, I can't get to you over there, buddy. I guess you'll be seeing me later, huh? Let's see, what's this? Legendary Reaver. This is the one thing I probably never wanted to run into. And what does this make? 2 now? I say I can just assume dog meat's gonna go down. All right, he's gonna suck on 3 of these on the way around that corner. Come get me. Oh, yeah, both y'all. I don't care. Reaper probably didn't catch any piece of that. I don't mind backtracking a little bit. You like that? Nice. What did he drop? Cavalier's combat armor right arm. Oh, cool. Reduces damage while blocking or sprinting. Alright. That'd be great for a melee character. Reduce damage while blocking. You can get in there and go toe-to-toe a little better. See? That's specific kind of buffs for specific kind of builds. I'm not going to be doing a lot of blocking, but I'll take the damage reduction while sprinting. That's better than the same kind of armor that has no buff on it at all, you know? All I have to do is take it back to Sanctuary, and we'll put a shadowed effect on it, and see what other kind of thing. Because the cool thing about a legendary piece is you can put all the same, at least from what I've seen, you can put all the same mods that you would normally put on a regular piece of gear, but then you get the legendary buff on top of that. So if the legendary buff happens to match something that you can already do to it, like say poison resistance or rad resistance or something like that, then I guess you could just stack it and get even more of that one particular thing, or kind of get a little of everything to make that one piece of armor kind of cover you on, you know, extra bases and stuff. I don't know, just... But in this case, that's stuff that that has to do with your actual gameplay, combat abilities and stuff, and that's the kind of buffs and perks that I'm really looking for. Also, I've noticed they have some that give you certain stat bonuses. Like I found, what is it? Charisma and intelligence, right? And I'm thinking there's probably some with maybe strength and endurance. +1 to strength and endurance. That'd be a great piece of gear for a melee character or whatever. More of a tanky type of build. Don't really even have to be tanky. I mean, that counts towards, I guess, offense too. Damage you do, plus towards your health. I mean, there is something to be said for being able to take a few hits while you're in there pounding on folks. Getting all up close and personal.
Hold.
Okay. Dog meat? Seriously?
Psst. Here.
It's like, stop messing with my head. Stop playing with my emotions. I know we're not alone here. Come on, buddy. I know that can't be it. Hoping there's going to be some kind of magazine in here too. Some kind of perk, skill book, whatever you want to call it. There we go. I haven't been using Jet. AP hasn't really been an issue because I haven't really just been spamming VATS. Not a lot. Yeah, use it here and there. Probably ought to get in the habit of using it a bit more because that's where you can take advantage of your criticals. So yeah, maybe I need to get into the habit of that, especially with a lot stronger enemies like Deathclaws and stuff like that too. Fusion cores, that's money. That really is money. If you're not using those, if you're not running around in power armor, those things are worth a decent amount. Alright, I think I got the upstairs clear. Something tells me it's going to be bad down here. Probably a good safe spot, actually. Alright, let's see. Oh, already getting the call. Oh, okay. Just land on top of a glowing one. Well, I'm glad I'm sneaky. I put nothing into sneak either. They're hearing me. But they're not seeing me so much. I'm wondering if maybe muffled. Oh, dropped him with one. Nice. One bottle cap mine dropped. What's that? A legendary Reaver. 3 legendary Reavers in one building? Are you serious? My man, that is 3, right? Okay. Well, here, get a taste of that. That's a lot cheaper than bottle cap mine. Going to, it's not going to knock you down, is it? Ouch. Trying to switch weapons on this one. Oh, enemy jaded. Ouch. I can't even run. Oh, I'm glad my dog distracted him. Good job, dog meat. You saved me at that one. He hits me one more time, I'm dead. I already know it. Alright, what does he drop? +1 charisma and so that's it's a metal left leg. I could wear it, but I'm sticking with leather. It wouldn't match. The health of these things. Yeah, these are the new Reavers. They really are. No point in wasting ammo. Good job, dog meat. I see you finishing them off like a boss. That's my boy right there. Alright. Well, Anything amazing? Any amazing loot in here? Military fatigues, really? Glowing ones do look kind of cool on the ground, though, don't they? Even after you kill them, they're all kind of like rippling with light. It's kind of neat effect. All right, can we kind of assume that this is probably it now? Yeah, they kind of spammed me with the legendary reavers. In this one, really did. Okay, I guess that's the door I'll be leaving. All right. Okay, yeah, I looked at all this. All right. Sorry, just double checking, triple checking, I guess. Wow, they're still not done, huh? Okay, I'll tell you what. Yeah, get up from that. That's what you do. Get up from that. Is that it? No more friends? There we go. More difficult to detect while sneaking. Right, so do you need to like find a balance between muffle and shadowed and whatever? Do I hear a ghoul? It just sounded like it. Or is that my dog? I'm definitely hearing something. Oh well. Well, I don't know. If it's not going to attack me, I guess I'm not going to go looking for it, because I've been through this place. He had his opportunity to stud up, and he didn't, so whatever. There's still a ghoul in here. I guess he can have the place to himself. I'm getting immediately cautioned here, too. Must still be a ghoul out here, too. There was a few when I rolled up. It wasn't a bunch. Actually, there was more turrets than anything. Right, so where do I go from here? Follow the distress signal here. Found one dead. There was, I think, I recall there being 3 survivors, right? I specifically remember my character saying that. I only found one dead body here. Well, lots of ghouls and stuff, but, oh man, it's so bad. I have to apologize for that one. That's even worse. Well, maybe no, I guess I got him. I guess I did. Where are they going? Oh, that's just... Tommy, just finish it. Thank you. Thank you. Should have let you have him in the first place. Oh, well. Maybe that's what I was hearing when I was still inside. It actually had me hearing the ghoul that was up above me on the roof. That's kind of cool. Even though I was in a different, I guess you could say, loading cell, you know, in a different area on the other side of a loading screen, it still counted, factored in, you know, the sounds from everywhere. I've been inside when it's storming outside, and like when we were in the medtech building, it was even showing lightning flashes through holes in the roof and stuff like that. That was cool. All right, let's see. Maybe this will tell me where to go.
Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold this position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
Well, that would suck knowing you're about to die. She was holed up by herself. Alright, so she stayed behind by herself. There still should be 2 more. I don't know. Anyway, it says go investigate some satellite array. So I guess it's going to lead us to another place. We've unlocked several locations just on this one little mission here. So, alright. I guess that's where we're headed next. The only thing left really in Medford that I want to check out is the subway. I would say we could do that next, but you know what? That's probably the satellites right there, I would think, right? I'm gonna go look over here real quick. I see a light. If I see a light, it means something, usually. County Crossing. What is this? Nothing, just a lantern, and that's it. Friendlies? Gotta be. They're not shooting at me, yeah. Settlers. Oh, is this a settlement?
Hey,
Did the Minutemen send you?
is there some kind of problem?
We're having a lot of trouble with a group of raiders. Stealing our food, our supplies. Do you think you can persuade them to leave us alone?
Any idea how many raiders we're talking about?
No telling, I'm afraid. This time there were 3, but who knows how many are back at their base.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Oh, good. It'll be a relief not to have to worry about them.
Okay, well, Vault Boy up there in the little Minutemen outfit tells me this is something for the Minutemen. Kind of obviously, right? But I didn't talk to Preston Garvey about this. So is this something you can just pick up? Like, you don't have to talk to Garvey? You can just get these as you go? Just anytime you roll up on a new settlement, you can get a quest? I think that's what happened with that dude that wanted me to rescue his wife that I may or may not have gotten distracted and didn't ever get around to doing. But, alright, well, I'll try to make sure I do this. Okay, first things first, let's do the satellite, and then we'll go, deal with some raiders. Killing a bunch of raiders and getting their loot doesn't sound like a bad deal to me, no matter which way you cut it. In fact, if they weren't bothering him, I'd probably still go kill him. All he had to do was just tell me about it. It's good enough for me. And then we'll go check out that subway in Medford just because it's a subway. And anytime you have a subway, you got me. I'm hoping one of these days we'll investigate a subway and it won't just be full of things trying to kill us, but there may be a friendly faction down there or something. I always think about, like, Vance and his little vampire group, you know, down there in the subway systems and stuff. Subways were extensive in Fallout 3, though. I'm hoping to see a bit of that, too. Little individual little maps where you go in, kill increasingly hard enemies, then you finally find the boss enemy and leave. That can become kind of a stale pattern, so I hope it's not just that. But anyway, so we'll head back here. I'm gonna go at the sanctuary. We're gonna mod a piece of armor. We'll start with that, and then we'll come right back here and clear out whatever's at these satellite dishes. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, click that button up top. Until the next one, y'all take care. Bye bye.